What if Earth's dangers were the ultimate classroom? In a universe teeming with alien civilizations and advanced tech, students from different galaxies come to learn survival on the most feared planet, Earth. Join the odyssey that challenges concepts of strength, coexistence, and enduring ethical dilemmas. How would you adapt when every choice tests your core values? If you want to dive into real stories of parallel realities every day, in enigmatic, technological worlds that are completely different from our planet, subscribe to our channel and leave your like. Well, let's go. At the prestigious University of Xenobiology, a sprawling institution located in the heart of the Astrophilian sector, beings from countless star systems gather to unlock the mysteries of life throughout the cosmos. The campus itself is a marvel of advanced technology and cultural intersections, featuring floating lecture rooms, bioluminescent gardens, and galleries showcasing relics from a myriad of civilizations. Multicolored banners bearing the insignia of different planets flap gently in the synthetic breeze, representing the unity of diverse species committed to the pursuit of knowledge. In this groundbreaking venue, a timeless figure steps forward to the front of the lecture hall, Professor Goran Zeller. Known for his chameleon-like eyes that continuously shift colors to reflect his surroundings and his Lanosa skin that radiates an ever-present luminescent glow, he is a figure both soothing and daunting. He stands at nearly 8 feet tall with an ethereal aura that demands attention. A mist-like substance gently drifts from his form, adding an air of mystery to his already enigmatic presence. Zeller's voice, a harmonious blend of tones, resonates through the hall, captivating his eclectic audience. As beings committed to understanding the universe and each other, Professor Zeller begins. Today we delve into a world of dichotomies, a place of unparalleled beauty and relentless danger. The lecture hall immediately falls silent, anticipation hanging in the air like charged particles before a thunderstorm. The walls around them transform into a holographic display, vividly projecting images of a singular planet, Earth. Angela Vrelin, an observant and meticulous student hailing from the aquatic world of Oceara, can't help but admire the holographic representation. Her bioluminescent scales sparkle with curiosity. Next to her, Keldon Therix, a formidable being from the rugged terrains of Garrigon, nods thoughtfully, his iron-gray exoskeleton reflecting the images of the Earth's volatile landscapes. Their attention, however, gravitates towards one unique individual in the room, Tim Marsden, the sole human student at the university. Tim is of average height, his frame both sturdy and lithe, molded by years of navigating Earth's diverse ecosystems. His dark brown hair is in stark contrast to his intensely blue eyes that often betray an inner conflict between pride and an understanding of the perils of his home planet. As the lifelike images of Earth play out, a rush of memories, both exhilarating and terrifying, floods his mind. Earth, classified as a Deathworld Level 12, is unlike any other planet profiled in xenobiology. The term alone evokes a sense of awe and trepidation. The screen displays jagged mountain ranges cloaked in mist, oceans that sparkle under the rays of a distant sun yet harbor unknown depths, and storm systems that can decimate entire regions. Each vista illustrates Earth's dual nature, breathtakingly beautiful yet relentlessly deadly. The room is charged with a palpable tension as Zeller continues. Today, you will not just learn about Earth, you will experience its terrors and wonders firsthand. For experience is the greatest teacher. An audible gasp ripples through the students. Whispers of excitement and fear race through the room like an electrical current. Zeller reveals a field expedition, an elite opportunity to venture to Earth itself. No simulation can match what awaits them in the raw, untamed wilderness. Tim Marsden finds himself caught in a whirlwind of emotions. The idea of returning to Earth stirs up a maelstrom of nostalgia and apprehension. His peers, however, are electrified by the challenge and the promise of acquiring unparalleled wisdom. "The documents have been uploaded to your personal devices," Zeller announces. "Read them thoroughly. Our journey begins in 48 hours. As the lecture hall begins to empty, the reality starts to sink in for the group of eager scholars. They retreat to their quarters, minds buzzing with hypothetical scenarios and strategic plans. Angela Vrelin meticulously organizes her notes, her bioluminescent scales shifting to a calming blue, reflecting her focused tranquility. Keldon Therix, with his rigorous Garagonian training, methodically packs his equipment, preparing for the physical challenges that lie ahead. In his own quarters, filled with relics from Earth and nostalgic memorabilia, Tim Marsden prepares himself mentally. This will be far more than an academic expedition for him. It's a homecoming to a world that both forged and scarred him. As the students finally drift into a fitful sleep, the University of Xenobiology hums with quiet anticipation. Every corner of this spectacular institution is preparing for an adventure that could reshape their understanding of life itself. The next day, the students gather at the central docking bay where their spaceship, the Galactic Voyager, awaits, an engineering marvel shimmering with sleek metals and advanced propulsion systems. The vessel's compartments are bursting with cutting-edge survival gear and advanced technology, from exosuits designed to withstand Earth's extreme climates to drones equipped with multispectral sensors. The crew on board the Galactic Voyager is a mix of veterans and rookies, including Chief Engineer Torin Mevra, whose 4 arms meticulously oversee the final preparations. The diverse team ensures each component of the mission, from navigation to medical support, operates seamlessly. Torin Mevra, a being of grizzled determination with eyes like polished obsidian, notes the enthusiasm and apprehension etched on each student's face. "Welcome aboard the Galactic Voyager," he intones, his voice a gravelly baritone. "Strap in and prepare yourselves. Earth awaits." As the ship pierces the fabric of space and accelerates through the atmosphere, the students feel a simultaneous rush of exhilaration and anxiety. Their journey to Earth grows closer with each passing second, the thin veil between the known and the unknown drawing ever thinner. Upon breaking Earth's atmosphere, the Galactic Voyager trembles under the forces of nature, forces that seem palpably sentient and profoundly aware of the intruders daring to set foot on this treacherous terrain. As they descend through layers of turbulent air, the world outside becomes visible. Vast expanses of dense forests stretch into the horizon, framing the sprawling oceans that glisten under the sun's multifaceted rays. A sense of eerie calm settles briefly before Earth presents its first trial. As if the planet itself has sensed their arrival, a violent storm emerges on the horizon, mobilizing with alarming speed. Bolts of lightning carve through the sky, torrents of rain assault the soil, and ferocious winds howl through the trees. The storm becomes an elemental gauntlet, testing the group's readiness and fortitude. Clad in their multifunctional exosuits, which merge protective armor with adaptive sensors and communication systems, the students disembark the ship, immediately enveloped by the chaotic elements. The deluge soon blurs the distinction between the sky and land, leaving only an assault of sensations: howling wind, crashing rain, and incessant flashes of lightning. Navigating through Earth's wild terrains demands unyielding vigilance and collective effort. As the interstellar students from the University of Xenobiology convene in the high-tech launch bay, palpable excitement mingles with a tinge of anxiety. The colossal silver apex of the Galactic Voyager dominates the skyline. Boasting an array of cutting-edge technologies from various planets, this spaceship stands as a beacon of intergalactic ingenuity. Tim Marsden, the sole Earth-born student in the group, wears a contemplative expression as he gears up. Against the backdrop of his fellow students' varied and exotic forms, Tim's human appearance is a stark contrast. a reminder of the unique perspective he brings to this mission. The Galactic Voyager hums with the low vibration of its antimatter engines, ready to breach Earth's atmosphere. As the doors seal with a pneumatic hiss, Professor Goran Zeller's voice resonates through their comms, providing one last infusion of encouragement and caution. Zeller's chameleon-like eyes reflect countless shades of determination as he wishes them well through the holographic monitor. Remember, Zeller begins, Earth is untamed and unpredictable. Your survival will depend on both your knowledge and your ability to work as a cohesive unit. The statement echoes through the minds of the students as they brace themselves for the descent. Thick swirls of blue and green herald their approach to the wild beauty of Earth. The planet's reputation as a death world level 12 pulses like a heartbeat through each student's consciousness. Breaking through the atmosphere, they are greeted by a breathtaking view of endless forests, rugged mountain ranges, and vast oceans. But there is no time to bask in the glory of nature's canvas. A ferocious storm rolls in, striking with the ferocity of a celestial beast, as if Earth itself is challenging their intrusion. Torrential rain lashes against the shields of the Galactic Voyager, forcing the crew to engage every advanced weather navigation system on board. The thunder roars like an ancient guardian, and forked lightning illuminates the stormy abyss. The vibrations from the gale rattle the ship's interiors, a stark reminder of the planet's unyielding force. A series of rapid maneuvers sees the ship through the storm, landing in a dense, uncharted forest. The hum of the engines fades, replaced by the distant cries of unknown terrestrial creatures. Already, the severity of Earth's unpredictable weather has left an indelible mark on the student's psyche. This baptism by storm has taught them their first hard-earned lesson. Nature's fury is not to be underestimated. Tim takes the lead, his footsteps confident yet cautious as they disembark. Each student carries an array of tools and gadgets designed to aid their survival. Hover drones equipped with scanning technology map their immediate surroundings, revealing a forest teeming with vibrant flora and elusive fauna. The air is thick with the scent of wet earth and burgeoning life. As they traverse the forest, the students encounter a myriad of challenges that test more than their scientific acumen. Twisting vines that blend seamlessly with the undergrowth and carnivorous plants that snap shut with startling speed keep them on high alert. It's a treacherous dance with the unknown, forcing team cohesion and collective vigilance. A particularly formidable test comes when a titanic tree teeters and begins its descent, massive branches crashing through the canopy. In an instant of chaos, one of the students, a reptilian creature named Thaler, finds themselves frozen in the tree's impending shadow. Tim's human instincts kick in. With a burst of adrenaline, he lunges, yanking Thaler clear in the nick of time. The tree crashes to the ground, a leviathan felled. This act of bravery reinforces the paramount importance of staying alert and underscores the collective nature of their survival. Tim's quick thinking has saved a life, setting a precedent for mutual protection within their group. They press onward, driven by a potent blend of fear, curiosity, and determination. Their journey is a relentless trek through uneven and dangerous terrain. A twisting path leads them through treacherous ravines, slippery slopes, and dense thickets that snag and scrape. Each challenge requires adaptability and the courage to face the unknown head-on. When the next storm hits, it arrives with an even greater fury. Thunder drums overhead, each peal a powerful crescendo that reverberates in their chests. Rain falls in blinding sheets, and gale-force winds whip the forest into a frenzy. The students huddle together, forming a protective chain of diverse beings. Here, they understand that survival on Earth demands vulnerability and strength. It requires them to lean into each other, creating a lifeline that can withstand nature's wrath. The harrowing night leaves them soaked, exhausted, but significantly bonded. In the stillness that follows the storm, the dawning of a new day brings a sense of renewal. The storm clouds part, revealing a sky painted with a magnificent rainbow, a technicolor arc that spans the heavens. It's a visual reminder of Earth's duality, a dangerous world that harbors awe-inspiring beauty. Gazing at the rainbow, the students introspect. They recognize the wisdom the planet offers through its trials. Earth's relentless challenges are not merely obstacles but lessons in resilience, adaptability, and interdependence. Every challenge faced has demanded more than individual prowess. It has required a collective strength and cohesive effort. Within the mosaic of interactions and experiences, Tim's unique perspective helps shape a profound respect for the delicate balance that exists in Earth's ecosystems. As they discuss their journey around the makeshift camp, differing opinions and emotions bubble to the surface. Heated debates and poignant revelations ensue, each contributing to their evolving understanding of coexistence and survival. The conversations are as diverse as the students themselves. Yora, an avian-like being with shimmering plumes, contrasts her serene homeworld with Earth's savagery, expressing bewilderment yet admiration for its robustness. Sereth, a bioluminescent amphibian from the dark waters of Nemoria, speaks of the connectivity of all life's struggles and triumphs, drawing parallels between their experiences and the unity needed for survival. As the night deepens, a profound silence envelops the group, a contemplation shared beneath the starlit sky. The expedition is no longer just an academic endeavor but a transformative journey. Their understanding of resilience has transcended theory, becoming a visceral reality. With each passing moment, the students become more attuned to the rhythms of Earth. They learn to recognize the subtleties, the shift in bird calls that signals an approaching storm, the rustle of leaves that betray a lurking predator. They grow intuitive, a collective consciousness forming from their shared experiences. Deep within the forest, a moment of grave peril imprints a lasting image. A new, colossal predator, unseen but relentlessly stalking, adds a layer of fear and urgency to their quest. The students band together under Tim's guidance, employing both intuition and the technology at their disposal to evade the unseen menace. The narrow escape leaves them breathless, yet hanging onto the tenuous thread of survival. The expedition doesn't just teach them about Earth's ecosystem but also about the vulnerabilities and strengths within themselves. The dense foliage of Earth's untamed wilderness enclosed the group as they plunged deeper into the forest. The air became increasingly saturated with moisture, the thick canopy above allowing only slivers of sunlight to pierce through, casting an eerie, yet mesmerizing, glow on the forest floor. Despite the state-of-the-art survival gear and advanced alien technology at their disposal, the students felt the weight of Earth's formidable presence pressing down on them like a tangible force. As they advanced cautiously, the ground beneath their feet seemed to pulse with the rhythm of life's ceaseless dance. Small insects scurried below, some illuminated by bioluminescence, creating a celestial imitation on the forest floor. Strange calls and rustlings emanated from the shadows, interspersed with the distant roars of unseen predators. This world was beautiful yet unforgiving, an alien contradiction that kept their senses razor-sharp. Suddenly, the tranquility of the forest was shattered by a deafening creak. A colossal tree, aged and gnarled, began its slow descent to the ground. Mika, an iridaran with translucent blue skin and multiple arms, was directly in its path. Time seemed to freeze as the students watched in horror, their minds unable to process the impending catastrophe quickly enough. Tim Marsden reacted instinctively. Pushing aside thoughts of his own safety, he lunged towards Mika and yanked her out of harm's way, just as the tree smashed into the ground with a reverberating crash that echoed through the forest. The students gathered around Tim and Mika, their faces reflecting a mixture of relief and shock. Tim's actions weren't just a lesson in the importance of vigilance. they became a powerful reminder of how interdependence could be a life-saving trait on Earth. With their nerves frayed and adrenaline coursing through their veins, the group continued their journey. Earth's enigmatic nature forced them to remain constantly alert, turning their trek into an intensive training in survival and teamwork. Their equipment, though advanced, could not anticipate every hazard this planet held. Samira, a tall and lithe Vortari with serpentine features and iridescent scales, used her natural agility to scout ahead, her thermal vision detecting heat signatures hidden in the underbrush. At one point, she halted abruptly, signaling for the group to stop. Nestled in the clearing ahead was a predator, massive and camouflaged into the environment, its eyes glowing with a predatory hunger. Utilizing a distraction tactic drawn from the collective data of their various cultures, they threw a sonic decoy to lead the beast away. The operation required absolute timing and coordination, showcasing their growing expertise and understanding of Earth's perilous ecosystem. Once the creature lumbered off, the group advanced with renewed caution, each step a calculated risk. As if the planet was determined to further test their resolve, another storm began to brew on the horizon. This was no ordinary storm. It was a supercell, a meteorological phenomenon they had studied but never witnessed up close. The sky darkened ominously, and the winds picked up with an aggressive fury, whipping the trees around them. Nature's raw power unfurled before them, violent and mesmerizing, demonstrating once again that survival on Earth was a test of both physical endurance and psychological fortitude. With little time to prepare, the group found a rocky overhang that offered marginal shelter. As torrents of rain lashed at them, Tim coordinated their efforts to secure their position. Survival pods equipped with energy shields were activated, creating a protective barrier against the storm's onslaught. However, their advanced technology strained under the persistent barrage of rain and wind. Huddling together, they formed a human and alien chain to reinforce their communal strength. Exposed to the elements, they endured the storm's relentless fury for hours. Flashes of lightning illuminated their faces, revealing a mixture of fear, awe, and determination. The storm reached a crescendo, its cacophony drowning out every thought but one: survive. In that crucible of nature's wrath, the group experienced a collective epiphany about vulnerability and strength. Their survival demanded not just the might of their technology but the unity of their spirits, the melding of their diverse intelligences and instincts. Mika's multiple arms proved useful in securing equipment, while Samira's heightened senses alerted them to environmental changes imperceptible to the others. Through Tim's human resilience, they found a grounding force, a bridge between their alien talents and the primal essence of Earth. When the storm finally abated, the group emerged from their makeshift shelter, exhausted but alive. The sight that greeted them was nothing short of breathtaking. A double rainbow stretched across the sky, a vivid bridge reconnecting heaven and earth. It was a poignant reminder of the planet's splendid duality. Tim gazed at the vibrant arc with a newfound appreciation. Earth's harsh trials were complemented by moments of sublime beauty, reinforcing the planet's lessons on balance and interconnectedness. Despite the near insurmountable challenges they faced, this moment under the rainbow offered a clarity they had all been seeking. As they made their way through the forest, the group found a tranquil glade and set up camp. Conversations erupted around the fire as they shared their reflections. The confrontation with Earth's raw power had stripped away superficial differences, binding them in a profound unity. Hudnall, a burly and stoic Alcarian, recounted tales of his home planet's own tempestuous nature but acknowledged that Earth's unpredictability had a unique way of humbling even the most seasoned survivalist. Skylark, a diminutive but intellectually formidable Vexillite with iridescent wings, proposed a theory. She suggested that Earth's evolutionary path had uniquely equipped it to teach lessons on resilience and adaptability. Her people's advanced simulations could mimic harsh environments, but they lacked the authentic, visceral trials that Earth presented. Her observations spurred an in-depth discussion on evolution, ecosystems, and the ethical responsibility they had towards their home worlds, emphasizing the importance of preserving this balance. The ethical dilemmas of their expedition weighed heavily on them. The advanced technology they wielded, while a crucial aid, had the potential to disrupt the fragile ecosystems they were studying. Reflecting on their harrowing experiences, they debated the moral implications of their presence on Earth. Were they intruders imposing their will, or scholars driven by a genuine desire to learn and respect? Tim, in particular, felt this conflict keenly. As Earth's native son, he walked a tightrope between advocating for respectful study and protecting his home planet from unintended consequences. His dual perspective brought valuable insights, adding depth to their ethical considerations. He narrated anecdotes from human history, touching upon mankind's own struggles with ecological conservation and the complex dance of coexistence. As they packed up their camp and prepared to move forward, the group felt a palpable shift in their dynamic. They weren't just students embarking on a field trip. They were participants in a profound journey of understanding and growth. The forest seemed to acknowledge their transformation, the once menacing shadows now a familiar companion. The storm's fury finally abated, leaving the forest drenched, its vibrant colors magnified under the newfound sunlight. A vibrant rainbow arched overhead, stretching across the sky like a bridge between realms. It stood as not just a visual spectacle but as a symbolic representation of Earth's dualistic nature, an environment that is both perilous and breathtakingly beautiful. As the students emerged from their makeshift shelters, they were greeted by an orchestra of chirping birds and the rustle of leaves. The air was crisp with that distinct smell following heavy rain, a mix of damp earth and revitalized flora. The sight of the rainbow captivated them, inviting a moment of serenity amidst the chaos. Tim Marsden, feeling a sense of responsibility given his earthly origin, began to lead the group toward a nearby clearing. His experience with the unpredictable weather patterns and perilous landscapes had proven invaluable. He moved with a newfound confidence, his awareness heightened by the understanding that he was not only a student here but also a guide for these intergalactic inhabitants. The clearing overlooked a vista of verdant hills and winding rivers, a prime spot for the group to regroup and reflect. As they settled, the atmosphere grew quieter, with an undercurrent of introspection as the exhaustion from their ordeal began to fade. Each student had a unique response to this alien world, and the blend of emotions created a tapestry of shared experiences. Tim took a moment to study the array of faces, noticing how the harrowing journey had etched lines of weariness and reflection on them. Among the group was Valora, an insectoid student from the planet Savoria. Her exoskeleton shimmered in various shades of green and gold, and her multifaceted eyes were a marvel to behold, reflecting the diverse array of flora. Valora had been particularly curious about Earth's smaller inhabitants, often seen studying insects with intense concentration and awe. Valora's approach to the earthly ecosystem was meticulous and respectful, a testament to her culture's deep appreciation for biodiversity. She epitomized the scientific curiosity that drives explorers to the farthest regions of the galaxy. Her presence here added invaluable perspective, drawing on comparative analogies with ecosystems from other worlds. As the group convened once more, it was clear that the storm had not only tested their physical fortitude but also their ethical understanding of coexistence and the delicate balance of nature. The discussion around their makeshift camp began with a quiet reverence, each participant weighing their experiences and the profound lessons they had absorbed. One of the students, Leora, a willowy figure with skin resembling liquid mercury, voiced a reflection that resonated deeply with the group. Her species, known for their ability to adapt physically to various environments, found Earth's environment both challenging and enlightening. The storm, she said, was not just a manifestation of chaos, but also a purveyor of an essential truth: that life thrives in interconnectedness. Tim nodded in agreement, his thoughts drifting to the myriad creatures they had encountered. From the smallest ants to the towering trees, everything played a role in maintaining Earth's balance. This notion was markedly different from the sterile environments of other planets, where life, though advanced, often existed in isolated ecosystems. Among the other students, there was Tarek, a burly being from the planet Gorad who was known for his immense strength and stoic nature. His species had evolved in a gravity-intense world, which made their musculature incredibly dense. The Earth's gravity was a breeze for him, but its volatility was another matter. Tarek, usually reserved, shared a rare sentiment: strength is not just about withstanding the elements, but also about understanding when to yield and adapt. The group realized that they had been seeing Earth's dangers with a narrow mindset, viewing them as obstacles to be overcome rather than elements to be harmonized with. This epiphany opened pathways for deeper dialogues about the ethics of interaction with environments different from their own, a critical lesson for intergalactic explorers. As the students voiced their thoughts, the dynamic Luvanth, a creature with bioluminescent tendrils from the twilight-clad world of Aeronalis, radiated a soft glow under the forest's canopy. Luvanth's tendrils shimmered in hues that reflected their feelings, casting a calming light as they spoke passionately about the beauty and unpredictability and the wisdom embedded in nature's resilience. Their discussions veered into ethical debates, prompted by observations of Earth's ecosystem. If their survival depended not just on technological prowess but also on an intrinsic alignment with nature, what responsibilities did they carry when visiting other worlds? The fierce storm had stripped their perceptions raw, revealing the need for a symbiotic approach rather than a dominative one. Valora's fascination with Earth's creatures became a focal point. She shared insights from her notes, drawing parallels between Earth's ecosystems and those of Savoria. On Savoria, survival was an intricate dance of mutual respect between species, a principle that Earth echoed in its own raw, untamed way. Valora emphasized that understanding the minutiae of an environment could unveil secrets about broader cosmic interrelations. Every creature and plant, no matter how inconsequential it seemed, played a vital role in Earth's grand scheme. This reflection led to a newfound respect for even the most mundane of Earth's inhabitants. As aliens, their advanced technology could easily dominate or disrupt these ecosystems, but should they? The ethical ramifications loomed large, shifting their mindset from conquest to coexistence. Their conversation drifted toward the technological marvels that had brought them here. Their spaceship, the Galactic Voyager, was a masterpiece of interstellar engineering, yet it felt woefully inadequate against the raw power of Earth's natural forces. This highlighted another paradox: their crowning achievements in technology were merely tools, not safeguards. Earth's primeval elements demanded an organic understanding and respect beyond what any advanced machinery could offer. The forest around them, teeming with life, became a living classroom. Insects buzzed, birds sang, and the foliage rustled with creatures unseen. Each sound and movement underscored the persistent vitality of this world. Earth's inhabitants, from microscopic life forms to the colossal trees, exemplified resilience and synergy. As night began to fall, a sense of kinship had emerged among the students, transcending the boundaries of their diverse origins. Around the flickering campfire, which bathed their faces in a warm glow, they shared stories, not just about the harrowing storm but about their homes, their dreams, and their purpose in exploring the cosmos. Tim's thoughts lingered on the profound implications of their experience. Earth's ecosystem had schooled them in ways no other environment could. The planet itself seemed to possess a sentient quality, a guardian testing whether these interstellar visitors were worthy of its secrets. Among the group, a silent consensus grew. They were not just students but stewards of knowledge, tasked with preserving and respecting the myriad life forms they encountered. This ethos would guide their future expeditions, forging a new era of exploration founded on mutual respect and ethical responsibility. The Galactic Voyager touched down on the familiar landing pad of the University of Xenobiology, its hull scarred with the marks of its harrowing journey to Earth. Inside, the eclectic mix of students, hailing from diverse corners of the galaxy, disembarked with a profound sense of transformation. The Earth's gravitational pull seemed to linger in their hearts, a constant reminder of the trials they had endured and overcome. As they stepped onto the solid ground, a palpable hush fell over them. Eyes that once twinkled with the arrogance of academics were now softened by a new depth of understanding. Tim Marsden, the lone human in this motley crew, moved with a renewed sense of pride and humility. His home planet, once dismissed as a mere curiosity or a subject of fear, had proven to be the ultimate crucible of knowledge. Inside the university's grand hall, the students gathered for the final debriefing. Professor Goran Zeller stood at the podium, his Lenosa skin shimmering under the artificial lights, reflecting the myriad hues of his chameleon-like eyes. His presence had always commanded attention, but today, it was infused with a solemn reverence. "Earth," he began, his voice resonating through the silent hall, "teaches us more about resilience, respect, and interdependence than any other place in the galaxy. The lessons we have learned here will guide us in our interactions with worlds beyond. It is not merely a death world level 12 feet, it is a sphere of life, challenging but profoundly instructive." A holographic display illuminated behind him, replaying scenes of their journey, violent storms, dense forests, and that breathtaking rainbow that had symbolized Earth's paradoxical nature. Each image evoked a wave of emotions within the students, a tumultuous blend of awe, fear, and gratitude. Reflecting on the journey, the students began to share their insights. Their voices, once eager to showcase their individual brilliance, now wove a collective tapestry of interwoven experiences and hard-earned wisdom. Ziana, a Zurigorian known for her analytical mind, spoke first. "On Zurigor, we prize intellect above all. Yet, Earth showed us that survival requires much more than logic. It demands heart, instinct, and an unwavering connection to those around us." Next, Nahor from the Verdian system, whose people were revered for their technological advancements, recounted the limitations of their gadgets in Earth's raw wilderness. "Our gear failed, but our unity didn't," he admitted, visibly moved. "We learned that the most advanced technology is the bond between beings, our shared vulnerabilities becoming our greatest strength." Tim listened intently, a new respect for his classmates layered over his inherent love for his home planet. When his turn came, he stood with quiet confidence. "Earth's dangers have sculpted us into better scientists and more empathetic beings. We faced the rage of nature, and in doing so, we discovered the resilience within ourselves. But perhaps most importantly, we learned the art of coexistence, an art that will serve us well as we venture into the cosmos." Professor Zeller nodded, his gaze sweeping over his transformed students. "Indeed, the essence of true wisdom is often forged in the crucible of adversity. And Earth, in all its lethal beauty, has given us this gift." With the debriefing concluded, the students dispersed, their minds and spirits alight with newfound purpose. The bonds forged during their perilous expedition to Earth were unyielding, a testament to the crucible that had tested and refined them. In quiet conversations and in the lingering glances exchanged, they knew they were forever linked by the profound lessons learned. As they returned to their studies and future expeditions, Earth's influence remained a guiding force. The experience had invigorated their spirits, broadened their perspectives, and engraved a lasting respect for all forms of life into their hearts. They were no longer mere students of xenobiology. They were envoys of understanding and coexistence, carrying Earth's wisdom into the far reaches of the universe. In the stillness of the university's lush gardens, Tim found a moment of solitude. The sky overhead, dotted with stars, mirrored the boundless possibilities that awaited them. As he contemplated the journey ahead, a sense of both closure and anticipation washed over him. The homecoming had not just marked the end of an expedition, it symbolized the beginning of a new era. An era shaped by the harsh, yet enlightening experiences on Earth, a planet that, in its unforgiving embrace, had revealed the true nature of strength, adaptability, and unity. The Odyssey had indeed challenged everything they knew about survival and coexistence. But more than that, it had illuminated the true nature of strength, not in isolation, but in the interconnectedness of all beings. As the students prepared for future journeys, the Earth's lessons resonated within them, a compass guiding their way through the cosmos. The chapter closed with a sense of mystery and rejuvenation, leaving the future open and tantalizingly uncertain. Had Earth's teachings armed them with enough insight for the interstellar challenges yet to come? Only time would unveil those answers. For now, they stood as paragons of resilience and unity, ready to face whatever unknowns the galaxy might reveal. And so, their tale continued, an epic of discovery, growth, and the ceaseless quest for understanding across the stars. If you liked this story based on real events, subscribe to our channel and don't forget to like it. Here you can dive into a different reality every day, where anything can happen. Comment below what kind of story you would like to hear here. Thank you very much for your attention. We are the Sci-Fi family.